Hello friends, this is Dan Carlton, founder of the Paragraph Project and Planner U. Today I want to share with you a framework that I call the Evaluation Prism. The whole point of this framework is to help get to a place where we can provide constructive feedback on a more regular basis, and this could be feedback on potential strategy lines or strategic platforms or creative ideas or creative platforms. The whole idea is to get beyond the surface level reactions and observations and opinions that we might have about an idea, and not just stay at that place of I like it or I don't like it. We really want to figure out how do we kind of deconstruct the idea so that we can help provide more specific feedback and understand which ideas have the most potential. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of illustrate how this framework works up at the board here. So essentially, like I said, it's called the Evaluation Prism. So there's kind of 3 points, 3 areas that we want to look at and evaluate. So first, when it comes to looking at an idea, we want to understand, is it relevant? Is it a relevant idea, a relevant message? And this is really through the perspective of the consumer. So is this message, is this approach, is this product, is this offering something that consumers would find relevant, that would be helpful, that would add value to their lives? Is it something that they would care about? So that's the first kind of element to look at when you're evaluating an idea. The next thing we want to think about is it distinct? Especially when it comes to messaging, creative ideas, anything that you're kind of putting out in the world, you want to make sure that it cuts through the clutter. So this is really thinking about an idea within the context of the broader category. So will this stand out in the marketplace? Will it get noticed? And then the final aspect we want to look at is true. So again, we have 3 kind of aspects here. Is the idea or message relevant to the consumer? Is it distinct within the category? And then finally, is it true to the brand? This is where you start to think about the authenticity of the message. Is this something that can honestly and truthfully come from this brand? Is there support for it? Is there a way to substantiate this claim or this promise? So the nice thing about this little framework, again, as I said, I'll kind of zoom out here a little bit so you can get a better look at it. But the nice thing about this is that you can start to get a better sense of how things are performing. And when you're providing feedback, you can do it in a way that is actually giving very kind of pinpointed, specific information that's going to be helpful for these folks. So that's the whole idea. I even, when I'm, sitting down in a meeting and looking to evaluate ideas that people are sharing with me, I'll even sketch a little triangle on the top of my notebook just as a point of reference and a reminder to think about the quality of the ideas on these 3 different dimensions. You can even go so far, if you're evaluating a ton of different ideas, you can even kind of create a scorecard and start to score things on a scale of 1 to 5 on these 3 different dimensions, add it up and see which ones have the most merit and the most potential. So it's important, again, to use this sort of framework in order to get kind of beneath the surface and really diagnose what's working and what's not working so that you can provide feedback to your teams that is more specific and more actionable so they can kind of fine tune and tweak and evolve things as needed. So hope that helps you out. Again, this is something that I go to quite often. It's very simple, very kind of basic framework, but it's extremely valuable in making sure that your reactions to work and your feedback and your recommendations are very on point and helpful and are going to help move the ideas and move the work forward. So thanks so much for tuning in. There's going to be more of these videos coming. Go to planneru.com to sign up for the newsletter. You'll be the first to see these videos come out. And we'll also have other news about our courses and other products that we'll be offering down the road. Thanks so much.